Pode na Pan aqui, nesse evento fantástico, Five Ciano, globais aqui, pessoas do mundo inteiro, 20 nacionalidades. No, I'm so excited that I'm really like, oh, I'm going to start over.
No problem, no problem. Go ahead.
Ok. Pode na Pan aqui, nesse evento incrível, no coração do Brasil, em Goiânia, Five Ciano. E hoje a gente pode falar que é o coração do mundo, porque aqui está acontecendo o G20. São os jovens empreendedores de mais de 20 nacionalidades presentes nesse centro de convenções que hoje está estrelado com pessoas incríveis. E aqui do lado, I'm going to start speaking English because Firas is here representing Saudi Arabia and Saudi Premium Residency.
That's right.
Oh, thank you very much for being here with us,
Thank
Firas.
you very much. Thank you for the invitation. I would like to say that it's been a great privilege to visit Brazil, and I'm really, really impressed. I'm genuinely impressed with the warmth and the hospitality of the Brazilian people.
Oh, that is so nice to hear.
Thank you.
So let's talk, first things first.
Yeah.
What do you think about Brazil? What do you think about Goiânia? And why this event in particular?
I think Brazil is a very promising market, and definitely Saudi maintains a great relationship with Brazil, and we see the opportunities all around us. And talking about Guyana, I was really impressed when I first arrived to the airport, and I've seen how developed is the city, the skyscrapers, the restaurants, the hotels. It's a great experience, and what added to that experience is, of course, the people, as I said.
That is so nice.
Excellent.
Well, let's talk about a little bit about Saudi Premium Residency
Yes.
now. Can you explain to us a little bit about this program?
Sure. So, Saudi Premium Residency is one of the initiatives of the Vision 2030 of Saudi Arabia. This program aims to attract and retain talents, investors, and entrepreneurs to live and settle in Saudi Arabia. And we've launched last January 5 products of premium residency, which is first the special talent, and here we're talking about the professionals who specialize in healthcare and science, researchers, and also executives. The second product, which is gifted, and this is really important, and maybe we can talk in the details later. The gifted individuals in culture and sports.
Okay,
yes.
perfect.
The third one is investor. The fourth one is entrepreneur, premium residency, and the fifth one is real estate owner, premium residency.
Oh, okay, perfect. But of course, like there are programs for, to attract talented and entrepreneurs, people to Saudi.
Yes.
But let's talk a little bit about how the premium residency support those people. How is the support for those people that chose or choose to be or will choose to be there?
Good question. Now, when we worked and built these products, we've focused on the benefits, right?
Perfect.
The benefits will come to serve to enhance the quality of life of the person or the entrepreneur who's coming or moving to Saudi Arabia. Now we're going to start off what are the benefits that the entrepreneur. Of course, the first benefit would be benefiting from the business opportunities in Saudi Arabia.
Perfect.
We are now going through a very big transformation in Saudi. Lots of mega projects happening in Saudi, and lots of opportunities will open the door of entrepreneurs to benefit from these opportunities. So doing business in Saudi Arabia is a benefit. Now, the second benefit for the premium resident would be granting premium residency to their family. And here,
that's nice.
we're talking how important is the family for us in Saudi, and of course in Brazil as well, as I've seen. Granting, so the definition of the family would be the parents, the children up to the age of 25, and the spouse. And the parents will be granted a premium residency, the spouse and the children, and the wife and the children will be able to have the authority to work in Saudi. Now, in addition to that, the premium residents will be able to buy properties, will have an access to the real estate market in Saudi
Perfect.
Arabia. So we have many other benefits, but that in a nutshell, a brief of the benefits that an entrepreneur can get by moving their business in Saudi Arabia. Of course, one of the main benefits as well is the pathway of permanent residency.
Okay.
So we have different products, different criteria, but there is always in each product a path to get a permanent residency in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, that is so nice.
Yes.
We talked about like all the benefits and we are excited to go there,
Thank
but
you.
I know that could be challenges that foreigners would face.
Yeah.
Could you talk a little bit about this challenge, if there's any?
Okay, so in terms of challenges, there is no main challenge. As you know, Saudi is a very developed country, and the facilities that's being given to the people who are moving to Saudi is great in terms of digital services, the quality of life, the entertainment, everything around that. We used to have a challenge, and especially we are talking here about entrepreneurs, okay?
Perfect.
About the ability to have a permanent residency in Saudi. And now with building these new products, we made sure that these products will have a pathway of making sure that whomever is going to invest in Saudi will make sure that they have a long-term plan, not a short-term plan, by having this way of or the path to the permanent residency.
That is so nice. And now that we know the challenges and the benefits to live in Saudi, let's talk a little bit about the lifestyle that people can have in Saudi Arabia.
Yes.
What can they expect for moving there, especially when they have family?
Okay, so I would say Saudi is a very family-oriented country. Now, we have put, while building these products, one of the main things that we put into attention is the family. That's why when I've said the benefits, one of the first things that I've told you is
That is right.
granting premium residency. That shows how important is the family for us in Saudi. So Saudi is a very family-oriented country. We have excellent educational system. We have excellent healthcare system, and also we are very hospitable people. We always tend to be happy when we see people from all around the world come and move and work in Saudi.
That is so nice.
Yes.
And we know that Neymar Jr. is,
Yeah.
is in there, is living there. He's like one of the
Yes.
famous Brazilian.
Yes.
But is there any other Brazilians there to have like people?
Yes, that's a great question. So we have, of course, a lot of Brazilian players. However, we see Brazilians working in in companies, in the financial sector. We see Brazilians working in restaurants. We have all different levels of Brazilians living in Saudi. And we're really proud that some of these Brazilians, they left Saudi, but until now, in the social media, they always say that we want to come back to the country, we want to visit. And until now, we have lots of players who came and lived in Saudi. They come and tend to come and visit Saudi from time to time. So that is something really we are proud of, and that shows the positive things about living in our country, and how we see people are coming to our country, and we are really welcoming that.
That is so nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for this time. Thanks for the opportunity to know more about Saudi.
Yes, and I think I just want to add one thing.
Oh, perfect.
There is one of the products which is Gifted. Gifted is attracts or targeted the individuals, talented individuals in sports and culture.
Okay.
So, and in the sports, the people, anyone who has certain awards, okay, will be granted a premium residency or fit into the criteria of the Ministry of Sports. Now the culture as well, so we're talking here not only about football, all kind of sports. All kind of sports, they need to go to the website and check the criteria, and also in culture, and talented individual in culture, we're we are talking about musicians, we are talking about painters, we are about chefs, about anyone who is talented in culture. They will be able to apply, and they can apply on our website, which is pr.gov.sa.
Perfect.
So I urge all talented individuals in Brazil and to apply and join us in Saudi.
That is so nice. So let's say, talented people, it's like sports people,
Yes.
painters,
Yes.
writers.
Yep.
Oh, perfect. So like anybody that has unusual ability, that ability that's really gifted.
Indeed.
So it could be,
Indeed.
it could be like the next living person in Saudi.
It will be our pleasure.
That is so nice.
Yeah.
And thank you very much for this.
Thank
it
you
was
very
really
much.
nice.
Thank you.
Always welcome to Brazil.
Thank you very
And
much. Thank you very much for the invitation and for the kind words. And it's a really pleasure to be with you always.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Pessoal, e é isso daqui. Pode na Pan, é isso tudo. É diversidade, é cultura, são coisas positivas e trazendo as pessoas mais incríveis para falar diretamente com vocês. Diretamente aqui da Five Ciano, centro do Brasil, Goiânia, e hoje podemos se dizer centro do mundo, porque nesse evento mais de 20 nacionalidades aqui. Thank you very much.
Thank
One
you
more
very
time.
much. Great. Thank you so much.